How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to From the Sidelines. My name is Josh, and I'm here with Chad, Devin, and Noah, and today we're going to talk some sports for you guys. If you want to follow us on social media, you can find us on Instagram and Twitter at FTSPod. If you want to listen to the podcast, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else you get your podcasts. And if you want to see our pretty faces, you can find us on YouTube at From the Sidelines Pod, and follow our TikTok as well at FTSPod. If you got comments, questions, concerns, send us an email at theftspod@gmail.com. Let's get into it, boys. Lots of things going on. It's been a couple weeks. We need to recap some stuff. And lots of things specifically going on in the NBA world. Lots of big things. And if there's a guy that I know is a fan of big things, it's Devin. So, Devin, NBA free agency's going on. What do you think about all these big things?
I think the biggest splash that went down recently, it happened a little bit ago, but the New York Knicks are going all in. They put their poker chips to the center of the table, and they are all in with the acquisition of Mikal Bridges. And I think I mean everybody was saying they were going to get Donovan Mitchell, but I mean reunite the Villanova squad. Might as well. Team that won the title might as well see if they can win the NBA championship. Paid a hefty price to do so. I mean the full details of the trade just came out a couple days ago, and boy, 5 first-round picks and a pick swap. Making the Rudy Gobert trade look defensible at this point. I mean, I think it's probably a pick too many, but a lot of those picks I don't expect to be anything significant. So I kind of like the trade. I think they have a pretty good depth. As unfortunately they lost Hartenstein. I don't see how they'll replace him. But outside of that, I mean, hopefully Julius Randle can fit back into this squad and maybe have to play some small ball 5 some more. But, I don't think those picks are going to be much. They got a Milwaukee pick. A couple of those Knicks picks are obviously not going to be any good. So, as long as the 2029 or 2031 pick doesn't end up, being a lottery pick, then pretty good trade, I think.
Does anybody even know anybody a part of the 29 class, 31 class that we're trying not to spoil up on?
They still have
Bryce
recess.
James?
Bryce James, I was about to say, that's the only one I know.
The other LeBron son?
Might be, yeah. They're still at recess. That's just crazy. Think about 2029.
That's exactly right. I'm impressed to see them get all the Villanova boys back. The Villanova Knicks. It's really something to see. It's not an everyday roster. I just hope that the success that they had in college translates to the pro level. Losing Hartenstein is a big blow. Like Devin said, I don't know how you're going to replace that. So I'm hoping that Julius Randle, like I said, that you're going to have to play that small ball 5, I think, and Julius Randle's going to have to shoot that 35-38% from 3 just to get you by. So I think that's the way to go here. I hope that's how it goes.
It's just unfortunate that that you assemble this entire squad of talent on your roster. They go 8 deep. You re-signed OG in free agency. You got all this talent on the court, and then your head coach is Tom Thibodeau, and it's like, what's your ceiling capped at? Maybe an Eastern Conference Finals appearance when everybody's playing 45 minutes a night. He just plays guys too many minutes. It's just there's no way it's going to hold up for 100 games through the course of a season. So that's an unfortunate reality that Knicks fans will have to live with once again.
I think that Iron Man streak of Mikal is gonna end this.
Unstoppable force meets a
yeah, exactly right. I would love to see you do 82 games of 48 minutes. If you do that, all to you. You deserve every contract in this world. But I just don't see it.
Did they keep Mitchell Robinson?
Yep.
I mean,
Achua free agent. I mean, you're gonna bring back like Jericho Sims. Good night.
yeah.
Nobody wants to see that.
That's tough. That's tough. Who do you? I mean, if they do Randall at the 5, what do you think it's going to be? Brunson, DiVincenzo, Hart, Bridges, and Randall?
Yeah.
Pretty good fireball. I mean, yeah.
Well,
if
you're gonna run a small 5,
you left out OG too.
Well, I named 5 players.
Well,
I mean, you can
OG
throw
probably.
them on the court too. I mean, they might stop the game.
I was gonna run OG at 6-man personally, but that's me.
Or you
That's
could.
me. You
I
can
don't know.
you can argue Hart at 6 and put
Yeah.
Anobi in, but whatever the lineup calls for, I feel like that's going to be a Thibodeau thing too. I feel you got to figure out how to put those guys in the lineup against certain matchups. So I'm intrigued to see how he plays them.
Well, so Julius Randle's gonna get hurt eventually. He always does. So that what are they gonna do now, or then when you know he's gonna miss some time? He always misses time. It's just inevitable.
If Thibodeau wants to keep his job, I feel like they're going to have to tell him, hey, you can't run these guys 40 minutes each.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. He's going to have to put them on a minute restriction and quit doing D-Rose ball things. Like, I don't want to see that this year.
Yeah, I would say that they'll probably pick up some sort of backup center on some like small deal. Like, I mean, they might bring like Taj Gibson back or somebody, like just somebody random, like, you know. Like,
we got teams signing Daniel Tice out here to be their like starting center in the Pelicans. Like, it's bleak in the center market these days. Like, what, James Wiseman just got picked up by Indiana? Like,
that's why I said Taj Gibson.
Well, 42-year-old Taj, sure.
I mean, I'm excited for the Knicks, though. I don't think they'll be better than the Celtics, but where do you think they rank among Eastern Conference? Like, way too early. Rank.
Oh, they're definitely in the playoff. I give them top 6.
I'm really going out on a limb there, buddy.
Well, I was going to say that.
They're fighting for a one seed.
You never know.
Like, they avoid the play-in.
Nope. I know better. I know better as a sports fan to give them any bigger bargain than a buffer like that. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, they're going to be the 1 seed in the playoffs. I mean,
whoa!
I was going to say
okay.
2,
yeah,
but go for it.
I mean, Porzingis is going to miss half the season. He'll be lucky if he's back by January. As I don't think the Celtics coming off the title and all these guys playing Olympic basketball this summer are going to want to put a lot of minutes and, you know, try to win all these games when you got 38-year-old Al Horford as your starting big at this point for half the season. They're not going to be winning games. Joel Embiid, have we ever seen him play a healthy season? Add Paul George to that mix now. They're not going to be a 1 seed. So I think it's the Knicks. I mean, Tom Thibodeau plays these guys 42-plus minutes. They're going to win a lot of regular season games. They got the depth at this point. They're my pick for the 1 seed.
Are we ready for the daily or the weekly butcher that comes every time we do this episode? What about the rookie that they drafted, that Pacome Dadier or whatever his name is? Do we think that he'll make a difference? Maybe he'll replace Robinson or something. I don't know.
I'm going to go ahead and say doubt.
Doubt? Go ahead and press X for doubt. Got you. That's what I get for believing in rookies.
This rookie class, yeah.
You're right.
Tough
This
looks.
was pretty bad.
Tough looks. But Devin just touched on it a little bit. Paul George, now a 76er, got the big 3 of him, Maxey and Embiid, or the big one of Maxey because the other 2 they get injured. But how do we see those 3 meshing together? Do you think they're going to do pretty well?
I mean, I just see the 76ers ranked at like, top 10 in NBA rankings, maybe like 8 or something. And I'm just like, they're still at 8. It doesn't do anything for me. Like Paul George, he's past his time. Like that signing doesn't do anything for me. If he even plays, it's like, okay, so what? He's like this ball dominant guy. Like so is Embiid. So is not Maxey, but you can't. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. He's not good anymore. He's kind of washed, and he's too injury prone. So I just think they're gonna be the same exact team.
Yeah.
I do think if they have any success, they're gonna have to stay healthy, much like this Knicks team. Like you're gonna have to stay healthy but going after going after one of the most injury prone guys to put them together with another injury prone guy just doesn't smell like success to me. It just does not reek of good fortunes. And I just don't see this coming out on the right end. Maybe I'm being pessimistic a little too much. Maybe they'll keep the minutes down. Maybe they'll figure out some potion something to keep him healthy. I don't know, but I just don't see this being fruitful.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, because Paul George is a good player, but like you said, it's the injuries. Like, he's just. There's a lot of question. It's hard to put that much money into somebody who's injury prone. Like, I don't know if they were attempting to get, Bridges, but like I would have gone heavy after him, or even just go for depth. You've already got Maxey and Embiid. Just surround them with key players that can fill certain roles and build around them. I don't think you have to spend that much money on a guy who's injury prone. So
I don't, and not to mention his playoff performances are abysmal. Just abysmal. You better hope that, like, even if you get there, he's going to get you more than shooting 1 of 7, maybe 2 of 8, 1 of 4 from 3. Like, he has these terrible performances in the playoffs, especially last year.
What they called him playoff P.
Please.
Did I make that up?
No. Promise I'm not.
maybe when he was on the Pacers.
He was good when he was on the Pacers, and he hit a couple good Thunder years.
Yeah, but
The only thing I remember from the Thunder years is him getting splashed on by Damian to send us home. That's the only thing I remember from his time.
yeah. Yeah.
Also, like I said, I honestly thought he shot terrible in that game too. Like it shouldn't have even been a game. Like none of those games should have been a game.
That's all right. They got
like Paul
Martin.
George.
I
leave OKC. This is what you get.
You're right.
What was that face?
You're right. I'm trying to not be biased, but no. The way that.
Speaking of leaving OKC, long live Giddey. He's gone. He is a bull, and I don't know. He obviously did not fit well in the Thunder at all. Dagnall started benching him quite a bit at the end of the regular season and in the playoffs. Do we think this new look on the Bulls is going to be good for him?
Oh yeah, easily. They especially after they lost DeRozan this offseason. It's him, Kobe White, and Levine if he's healthy. So, we've seen what he can do when he's on the ball. I think the problem was in that OKC system. You had Shea and J-Dub, and they were just two ball dominant, and Giddey was third fiddle at best, running the point. But I think in a kind of tanking team where he can just put up stats, have a high usage rate, be more ball dominant. He clearly has elite passing ability, and he clearly has the court vision, the court awareness, and some finishing skills. He's pretty solid. He rebounds great for a larger guard. He fills up the stat sheet when you give him the right role. I just sticking him in the corner or on the wing and making him be a spot up shooter. Of course, he's going to be terrible. What did we expect? So I think they misused him great by a low opportunity for Chicago. They had to do something. I wish they would have gotten some draft capital as well. But if you're dealing with Sam Presti, you're probably not coming out ahead.
Well, yeah,
True.
I'm getting ready to say
Very true.
that might be a position of need for them, but they got absolutely fleeced on the trade just in a vacuum. It's just really how good Alex Caruso was for you, and then Josh Giddey. That's more good things I was going to say about him, but the one thing I can say is that he hustles. That's good. He can hustle. That's about it. So
Is that all we're gonna give good old Giddey? Is that it?
Yeah. It's sort of like a bless his heart sort of thing. I kind of feel bad for him because he's just not it.
That's more than a bless your heart. I'm sorry.
It's hey, if you don't have any skills or talent, at least you could, dive for the ball every once in a while.
Hustles towards girls with fake IDs too. But
True.
I think it was a good.
Brother.
I think it was a good deal for both teams. Honestly, I think Giddey's going to fit in pretty solid with the Bulls, especially now they got rid of DeRozan, because that was the one lingering thing. Because we've seen Levine and DeRozan play together for 3 years now, maybe 4. It doesn't work. So I think getting rid of DeRozan and having Giddey there and a more prominent role, I think will be good. Got to wonder what happens with Lonzo Ball whenever he comes back, if he ever comes back.
He's still in the league?
Apparently.
He ain't coming. He ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back.
Okay.
All right, well.
I'm keeping him on my IR just in case.
Okay.
He got drafted over De'Aaron Fox, by the way.
He did.
Yeah.
But I think it was a good deal for both teams. I think Giddey fills a role on the Bulls that he didn't fill on the Thunder, and I think Caruso will continue to fill a role on the Thunder like he did on the Bulls. I think both teams won in that trade. I don't think there was any significant side that was better than the other. But while we're on the Thunder, they didn't just get Caruso. They got something else they desperately needed. Finally got some muscle. Got a big man that is not Mike Muscala. Got Hartenstein, and that is, oh my God, that's big hype. That is so hype. I'm so glad they did that. I was hoping they would I was kind of considering maybe they'll draft Zach Edey, but I mean, I had him going 20th on my draft boards, and the NBA said, you're going to go 9th. So either way, they wouldn't have got him on my board. But they did something. They got Hartenstein. How do we think he's going to fit in that roster?
Well, they got him 3 months too late, that's for sure.
Yes,
I was like, where was this move
100%.
last year? That's what they needed. They needed it all year. It never happened. I guess they were waiting for free agency this year. They did. They got one of the best black centers, allegedly, in the league. Did you know that? This guy's half
Yes.
black. I was like, what?
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, okay, but yeah, I had to do a double take. Somebody else go, because I like it. I like it.
I mean, it's just a complete malpractice that they let Daniel Gafford go to Mavericks, and when they needed a clear center option, and they facilitated Daniel Gafford to the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford on the Mavericks sent them home in the playoffs, and now they're like, oh, we should probably address this position in need. Yeah, you think anyone else with a brain told you this 4 months ago before the trade deadline, and you just watched your opponents get better while you did nothing, and let Giddey turn into a pumpkin, and J-Dub did not have a good series, so he went home. But I mean, they could have easily made the finals last year, so it's a shame they squandered the opportunity, but at least they finally woke up and smelled the roses.
Yeah. I think this frees up so much for Chet, too. He doesn't have to try to play bully ball as pathetic as he was trying. At least he was trying, but he ended up on his ass 7 times a game at least. So it's just good that we have somebody who can, bully down low, free Chet up a little more to kind of space the floor and do his thing. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's really gonna be great.
You were talking about, you're talking about Chet getting bullied in the post and stuff. It just reminded me against you in the post. Just going to work.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, of course.
The bank's open.
That's
bank's
what I
open.
remember. That's what I remember.
Is that what you
I just
remember?
attest to that.
Okay.
No matter what I remember, the bank stayed open. That's all I remember.
Interesting.
Yeah, that Tim Duncan used the glass.
That's weird. I don't remember the bank ever being visited.
Oh!
I
I
want to
don't
get frequent withdrawals.
Okay, frequent flyer miles because that ball was going straight through the air over the rim. But
Can't confirm that too.
Yeah.
but sure. But yeah, no, good deal. What other deals we got? DeRozan, Kings.
If you're Noah,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I was
they're going to win the division. They're going to win the Pacific, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me just explain my drunken stupor decision.
He was not sober in his defense.
I was not.
We didn't know it at the time. We're like, what?
I woke up and I read the text from Devin. Oh, Noah sees DeRozan goes to the Kings and just immediately bets Pacific Division winner. I was like, what? No, I'm not doing that. What do you mean? I had placed a $10 bet just because DeRozan going to the Kings enticed me so bad. However, they could do it. They could do it. Knowing my luck, they're going to do it now because I cashed out. So they're going to do it. And that's going to be a lost $50 that I could have had this time next year. But I do think it's going to work out. Him, Sabonis, and De'Aaron Fox are going to actually go insane. I feel like that's going to be one of the better trios in the league. They're going to lead the league almost top 10 in every offensive category. I feel like maybe top 7. Like, this is going to be a very good offensive team this year. I'm not saying the bet made no sense, but
what were the odds on that?
Plus 425.
Okay, who was the favorite? Was like the Lakers or Suns?
The Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns plus 225. And yeah, I can't remember the others, but
probably the Lakers are probably up there.
Yeah, I think they were plus 325 or plus 275 via DK.
Yeah,
but because we don't use scam duel around.
Yeah. I mean, I think DeRozan helped his value recently with these Bulls runs. You know, he was a high usage guy. He was showing up late in games. He was finalist for the clutch player this year. I mean, he kind of increased his value second half of his career after, you know, going to the Spurs, and you kind of thought he was out to pasture. But yeah, he recouped some value. I don't particularly like the move for the Kings because I'm just not sure what it does for you, really. I mean, you're not going to win the NBA championship with this move, and you gave away a 2031 unprotected pick swap. That's probably going to come back and bite you. I'm going to go ahead and cash my check 7 years early on that one. What you think a Wemby team with like a 39-year-old DeRozan and an older De'Aaron Fox, maybe a Sabonis in his mid-30s is going to be doing something? Like, they better hit on some late draft picks to keep this train rolling. But regardless, again, I mean, he's a marginal upgrade from Harrison Barnes. Not sure really it raises your ceiling very much. So I would use my assets elsewhere to do something else. I don't know what else you do.
This is why
I know
cashed out. So.
I mean, it might be a good regular season team. They get some good injury luck. I could see them being a good regular season team. You're just not going to win 4 playoff rounds.
If only DeRozan could shoot the ball better. If he could space the floor.
Exactly. You can't have two guys that are spotty shooters on the court at all times at best. I mean, Sabonis is a non-factor, so I guess 3 technically.
Yeah. Well, if DeRozan wasn't or was able to shoot past 20, 25 feet, that would be something. So.
And what are the Bulls doing, by the way? Why did they not take the Harrison Barnes contract? What am I like? We could have got a 2031 unprotected pick swap. We're like, oh, we need to call San Antonio to use their cap space instead. You're going nowhere. Take this is that's such a brain dead. Like, oh, this is an easy thing. But Jerry Ransdorf's just the cheapest owner in the league, so of course he's not going to pay the luxury tax this year. I was absolutely could not believe that I saw that.
If you haven't figured out by all these episodes yet, Devin is a firm believer that it's not hard to be a GM of any franchise.
If I'm not going to win basketball games at all for the next 4 years, you know what sounds pretty good to me? Unprotected pick swaps in 7. I don't know.
Well, I can't argue that logic, unfortunately.
Ask the Clippers how they're feeling about their unprotected
also
pick right now.
3-year, $74 million contract on somebody who's 34 years old is just.
And can't.
I don't. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I guess they're just going off the numbers itself because, 24, 4, and 5 is good on paper, but I'm sure if you look at the shooting split, it's not going to look good. So.
Yeah, they're not the only team who got somebody who's in their 30s who can't shoot.
Oh, entertain me, wise one.
Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah. However,
Klay Thompson.
Crazy.
Anymore.
I just want to say rip to every Lakers fan that really thought they had a chance while head coach LeBron controls the rest of the team. So, what?
They dodged a bullet here.
I know. I'm just saying. Everybody thought that he was going to go because his dad played there. So,
but you know what you can't do? Add one of the worst perimeter defenders in the league to your already abysmal defensive team.
You're right.
You would have to trade D'Lo to make that work, and decided there's no way that adding Klay Thompson to that team is ever going to be beneficial.
Yeah.
I don't know what Dallas thinks they're doing with Luka, Kyrie, and Clay trying to stop anyone on the perimeter. Good luck.
They must think Clay doesn't have 2 ACL injuries to his name. So
They must have not watched him play basketball.
I don't get the fit.
Pachimski was way outplaying him last year.
I just don't get the fit, man. I don't get the fit. I was very surprised in the Mavericks and how well Doncic and Kyrie did together. But now that you add Clay, I just like, how does that work? How does that work together? I don't know.
I'd much rather really kept Derrick Jones Jr.
Well, I don't. Once again, reading this, 34-year-olds who this time I guess can shoot, but still getting massive contracts. And yeah, me saying can shoot is still debatable now.
Could.
So yeah, could shoot if you need them to, maybe.
No, they could just have him stand in the corner and not do anything while Luka and Kyrie goes one-on-one isolation.
Yeah.
That's good basketball right there.
There we go.
That's good basketball.
Coach
Woo-hoo! IQ right there. Absolutely.
Yeah, it worked for him. It worked.
Who needs screens and anything like that? Just set it up directly like that.
Put PJ in one corner, put Clay in the other corner.
Triangle offense who? Absolutely not. Nope. Oh, God.
What other big moves we got? DeJounte Murray, he finally got out of that horrible situation. Stuck with Trae Young, thank God. Finally got to get out on his own again. Trae Young held him back so much. But Pelicans, I like the fit. I like the fit for him.
I do like the fit as well. I do like the fit.
The Hawks getting rid of the wrong guard, but nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you expect any different?
No, not at all.
This was the most predictable thing of all time.
As somebody who roots for an Atlanta franchise in football, basketball is no different. Promise. That's why I don't root for them.
Same team that traded away Luka when they could have just taken him.
I hope the city of Atlanta does not sleep correctly for knowing that they botched that.
Awful city. But yeah.
Josh is hating it because of your all's traffic, which is valid, but
We need to do a Josh City rankings.
We
We got Dayton, we got Atlanta.
Good idea.
Dayton and Atlanta are the two worst, probably. I mean, Atlanta's probably the worst just because like the airport's terrible, the traffic's terrible, the people are terrible, it smells awful, terrible sports for the most part. I mean, you got the Braves, but like, I mean,
the Braves are terrible too, and
Yeah.
they're terrible in their own way.
it's just everything about that city is terrible. It's ugly. I mean, it's just every time I'm in Atlanta, I don't like myself anymore. So, and then the second I get out, I come back to normal. I'm like, oh God, thank God I'm out here.
It's like a portal, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
just a portal of filth.
Yep, pretty much.
You got Georgia Tech and Georgia State.
Huh! Oh, Georgia Southern. Goodness.
Very nice.
No, that's not very fair. The people of Georgia Southern are probably very nice.
Georgia Southern is not in Atlanta. They don't deserve the slander.
What was they do
I was
to you?
about to say, I was just thinking the state of Georgia, honestly. Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
But DeJounte Murray, I think he's going to fit good. I think him and Zion will play pretty good together. I don't know, like, do we think there's a chance that they end up moving Brandon Ingram somewhere else still? I've heard some rumors about the Cavs, but I don't know.
I mean, I don't think they give up Jared Allen for him, and I don't know who else is taking him. There's no suitors for him, so I think they're just stuck with him at this point. You could have convinced me the Kings would have. I might have preferred that move over to Rosen, depending on what they had to give up. But at this point, I don't know where he's going, so I think they're stuck with him.
Indeed.
Not sure it's going to work out.
Yep.
You know, speaking of Klay Thompson, we could also talk about the replacement to him. They got a 2-for-1 deal trying to replace him. We got Buddy Hield and Kyle Anderson, the slowest man alive there ever was.
one of the all-time great summer league MVPs.
Indeed.
Up there with Denzel Valentine.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. The city of Chicago just rolled over. They do not like their Denzel Valentine.
Did he just shoot that? That is not the shot.
That was really bad. Oh, I think that's good though. I feel like Buddy Hield could do better. I feel like that's what they're trying to replace is what Klay Thompson used to be able to. Okay.
Let Pajimski cook, man.
Yeah, I don't argue that.
I'm president of the Pajimski fan club.
What do we think? There's a chance they get Markkanen?
No.
No, absolutely not.
There's a lot of buzz
If
around.
Markkanen's going anywhere, I think he's going to San Antonio. I think it's too late now.
If he went to San Antonio, it'd be way better.
San Antonio should be the place. They got the assets. Don't know what we're waiting on, but I assume Danny Ainge will want somebody like young and like Stephon Castle, and they just don't want to include him. I'm not sure, but I would have made that trade yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, I mean, any other free agency moves to stick out to y'all? I don't think I can think of any really.
I can't see any.
I mean, yeah.
That's a headliner right there.
Yeah. I mean, CP3 on the Spurs now might be pretty good for Wemby.
Oh, thank you. We got a Wemby a point guard. I don't have to watch Sohan try to do that anymore. Thank goodness.
Don't let Devin fool you. He's a Jeremy Sohan.
I love Jeremy Sohan.
Yeah,
I don't love Jeremy Sohan playing point guard. Those are two completely different.
I was gonna say I have a text right here on my phone of me trying to get Jeremy Sohan from him, and he's like, "Ooh, I want him." Jeez. No, I think that's it, big guy.
Devin's Pistons squandering another first-round pick.
You tell me. I don't know. What
Water is
why?
wet. So.
Yeah, Ron Holland. I mean, we're signing what we signed. Simone Fontecchio we re-signed him. Anytime you can get like a 31-year-old breakout, you have to re-sign him. I'm sure. We signed Malik
We did re-sign
Beasley.
Cade.
We got Cade to an extension, which was just formality. But Malik Beasley, glad we got him. I mean, what would we do without 1 year of Malik Beasley? Oh, we traded away Quentin Grimes for absolutely nothing. Why? Who wants Tim Hardaway Jr. on their books?
You also got Tobias Harris.
Oh yeah, no, I tried to block that one out of my memory already. I didn't even think of him. Absolute just. What a joke franchise. Troy Weaver left. He'll never leave, actually. He's still there.
His spirit remains.
He's cursed that franchise already, apparently.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and we'll see what happens next. I guess, I mean, there's more to come, fellas, but something else that is to come. We are on the countdown officially now. What do we got, 2 weeks?
Less than a week.
A week?
Less than a week.
6 days.
6
a week
days.
and a half. Week and a half.
Oh, where am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
July 16th, brother.
You're still in Florida,
I'm bad
bud.
off. I'm
Come back
bad
to
off.
reality.
Right now.
It's July. We get July 4th.
I'm bad off. Okay, so we got a week out from college football 25. Big. I don't know. It's already pre-ordered it.
I've already spent my very hefty $95.36 on it. Very worth. Can't wait. Can't wait to play. Do we call it cut? College Ultimate Team? It doesn't hit the same like Mutt does it?
Out of all the things he could have said with college football 25, and he landed on College Ultimate Team. You know the amount of people that are going to be playing College Ultimate Team? Just one, apparently, because Noah's won.
I promise it's going to be a lot more than that.
I promise, no.
Can you hear me, Grandpa? Like, holy...
Yeah, nobody's going to be playing it.
I promise there is going to be...
We got Dynasty, we got Road to Glory.
I'm not saying they're not going to be playing those other game modes. I'm going to be... Literally, we both agreed that I'm going to play the first game is going to be a start now, and I'm going to take a kneel for the fallen brothers that didn't make it to this release.
And then you're going to go rip some packs for College Ultimate Team and pay some microtransactions. Yeah, get out of here.
I haven't done any microtransactions because I just did the deluxe edition.
Oh, so you just already paid me. You've already paid for them. Okay, nice.
So Noah paid like a 30% increase on the price just to play it 3 days early?
No.
So he could
Well,
get some
did they get-
packs for his whole.
Oh, so they got some
Yeah,
uniforms
I
for that.
wanna-
Ultimate
Yeah,
Team
he got
or
a
something.
uniform.
It just made why would I, if you're spending
Players.
75 on the base game, just spend 20 and get the deluxe anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. But I guess
That's not
just
the only
me.
way to pre-order it, right? You can just pre-order the base version. Right?
Well, yeah, you could go ahead and
Yeah,
spend
you can still get it 3 days
$75.
early. Yeah, you can get it 3 days early.
Oh, I don't know if you do that. I don't know.
Oh,
if
that's
you
what I was
get-
asking. That's what
I do
asking.
not know if you get the 3-day early access if you don't get the deluxe.
Oh, okay.
That
Well,
is,
if
somebody
you
feel
do,
free.
if you do, I'm getting the base model, and I'm saving those $20 and going to Roosters.
Oh, well, feel free to take me, partner, because that
Yes,
sounds
sir.
delicious.
Get some wangs, but I'm hyped. I'm so hyped. There's
Have you-
still the itch in the back of my head. Is it gonna suck? Is it gonna be, is EA gonna ruin it? Are they gonna ruin it? I don't like EA. I despise EA. So that's it.
No.
You
I
saw
don't-
the kicking mechanics though.
I was about to say the only thing that looks ruined to me is the kicking mechanic. The fact that if I overpower it, it's not going to go on accurate. Like, I have to. Oh gosh,
Yeah, too much skill involved for Noah.
I know. It's just too hard for me.
So you're definitely gonna be a
I'm-
kicker then, right?
Too bad you can't be one.
Oh yeah, they ruined it. You can only play like 4 positions for Road to Glory.
I know.
You
Which
could be-
that sucks.
Quarterback,
Especially when you
running
introduce
back,
the new
wide
mechanic.
receiver,
Middle
linebacker, and corner. Yeah. Josh is going to be big linebacker. He's going to be laying some bodies out, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'll definitely do one of every single position probably that I can.
Who's the guy that's playing corner though? I want to know who's playing corner in that mode.
There's a lot of
How
folks
fun
that
is
play
it to
corner.
just shadow a receiver the whole game?
Well,
At
I
least with
mean,
linebacker, you could do.
they
some
move
stuff.
you on the field. Like, they'll move you from, like, CB1 to slot and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
they're
well,
not
I
going to
mean-
just have you stay.
And even in back in the day, whenever you played in high school, you would, like, if you were a quarterback, sometimes they'd throw you in at cornerback occasionally.
Yeah.
But,
Well, the only
That's not
shit
a
thing
thing.
is that there's literally no high school. Like,
yeah,
how do you do that?
that's not a thing anymore. That was one of the best. That was one of the best parts. Friday Night Lights, man.
Yeah. Big facts.
My goodness gracious, man.
Playing
telling
the
me-
state championship.
I can't play for Georgetown High School because they didn't have Scott County in the system?
right.
Darn. Darn.
Yeah,
Ah.
that sucks.
I-
I wonder, like, I
Is
have honestly have not, like, seen anything about, like, the story of it or anything. Is there supposed to be, like, cutscenes or anything like that in Road to Glory?
I don't think the Road to Glory trailer is out yet, is it, Noah?
I do not think there's
Yeah, I don't think that
trailers
trailer.
out. I think there's
trailer's out
only
yet. Gosh.
there's only a Dynasty trailer and a gameplay trailer between a guy named Bordeaux and I think none of them.
College Ultimate Team came out today.
Yes.
So I think Road to Glory is coming out this week, so we'll know more soon.
Yeah,
But,
because that's what they do with, like, the NFL games now, and, like, in every sport game. Like, if you do, like, My Career in
The
2K
2K
or
game.
whatever, like, they all have cutscenes and stuff. So you kind of got to expect
I
it.
don't think so.
I hope you can
Ro-
skip through them.
Why?
There's nothing worse than
You don't. Well, I guess. Yeah.
If you've ever played 2K,
especially if you make another one and you've already seen them. Especially if you're like doing it a second time.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I get it.
It says on the website that you manage your weekly schedule, GPA, and your image, earn coach trust to get more playing time, and use the transfer portal to get the time and the glory you deserve. So,
GTA.
I mean, yeah, GPA.
You got a class for you.
Yeah,
We're good to take some
like calculus.
exams. Yeah, good to take some exams.
What? Actually,
You used to
Yeah.
back in the remember?
Got
You had to
midterms.
Take like tests.
Finals week gonna go
What?
crazy. They gonna let you, like, hit up, like, parties and stuff. Go to the frats, join one.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
Phi Chi Omega or something.
Oh god, I can't wait until I load up my Dynasty mode and I get far enough to where I'm talking to a recruit on Instagram DMs, and I see that he's partying out real quick with his NIL money. That's suspension right there, boys. You're not coming to my program and tainting that with your behavior. No, sir.
Josh, the Road to Glory reveal trailer comes out the 11th.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Sweet. Thursday
Nice.
then. Nice.
Thursday, yeah.
Well, we'll see.
That's my go-to mode. That's my favorite.
Oh
mode.
yeah. Oh yeah. Me too. I mean, how many do you think somebody's gonna do it? Somebody in this world is gonna do a Road to Glory for every single college.
Did they announce that there's going to be a new release every year, or is they're just going to update on this? Because if they're going to update on it, then yeah, somebody's going to do it. But if there's going to be a release,
I assume it's a new release.
Add in new players every year.
Or the way they NCAA 13, 14. So
yeah, they're gonna do that. They're gonna get their $70 a year.
Yeah,
bro.
they'll get their money.
Oh,
100%.
well, hopefully they just make it basketball next. That'll be fine.
That would be
Yeah, I don't know
fire.
what the deal is with that, but yeah, we need that too.
Gosh.
I don't think that'll
Basically,
come
like
anytime
Griffin-
soon, though. I think they'll give football a couple years before they even consider that.
Do we have to put up a billboard for it like we did at the Visage? Why? No. Give us our basketball.
I just feel thankful we got football.
You know what? You're right. Beggars can't be choosers in this situation.
Chad, are you gonna be able to play it? You don't? Do you have a Xbox or PS5 or anything? You don't.
I
do
got
you?
PS4.
PS4. Oh,
So,
unlucky.
Yeah.
and a PC because I actually converted to the correct side of
Oh,
the gaming world.
yeah.
And
Yeah, imagine being
We're
a
just
PC
getting
gamer and not
excluded.
making. Yeah, how do you not make a game for PC?
It's 2024, folks, and we're
We're in the
not
Bronze
making-
Age.
like,
We're
my
in the
PS4
Stone
is
Age.
just my
No.
DVD player now, so
It's
I don't
just
even play
recent.
games on it.
Yeah, dude, I like that.
I just play PC.
Goodness gracious.
Do they? Wait, I'm so confused. So are other is Madden on PC?
Yep.
And Madden
Oh,
is
NHL is too, right?
and they are made by EA, right?
You are making complete sense, sir.
Okay,
It's
Um,
too much.
gotcha.
Too much. Yeah, too much.
Too much for E EA.
Monkey.
Whoa.
So hear me out. So Monkey give Monkey Monkey banana,
Yeah.
but Monkey don't give Monkey banana.
Monkey see banana make a lot of other bananas.
Yeah.
So he takes banana. So he takes that banana and lets everybody keep banana for 1 year, and then makes bigger, better banana, and then everybody gives more bananas to said monkey.
He lost me on that one.
Lost me on that
No.
one.
No,
it makes
See?
sense.
Where did the PC part come into it?
Oh, the PC port? Oh, I forgot about the PC.
Oh, I thought we were talking about they don't
I
make
was
it
talking.
for PC.
No, I was talking about Josh. About but Madden is on PC.
Mhm.
Oh well, I guess I did lose it.
Yeah, I'm
you're
talking about
right.
I'm talking about
I thought you were talking about the game and why they're doing it every year. So I
Yeah.
misunderstood.
I'm talking about
No.
Madden being on
That's what I thought you were
PC
doing.
and stuff. So Monkey give
Oh,
other monkeys bananas, but monkeys don't give other monkeys
Oh.
new bananas, better bananas.
yeah. Monkey
But
hates
honestly,
new bananas
same
because
bananas.
new bananas are too hard to get bananas. Yeah, no. It's basically just Monkey finds it too hard to invest new bananas into old bananas. That's all it is,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah. But what if monkey gives banana to other monkeys and then also gives banana to other monkeys? Then all monkeys happy. But monkey mean monkey
Monkey too
not do
dumb
that.
to see that
Monkey
far.
not do that, which make it
And monkey
monkeys
too dumb.
sad. Other monkeys sad.
Monkey too greedy with current bananas. Cannot see past further bananas.
Okay, I got you now. Yeah, okay. We're on the same page now. Okay, but yeah, college football. It's back.
I don't understand. I'm glad it's back. But the fact that it's not on PC is a little egregious. So they missed the whole market there. They're gonna make billions. Don't worry. They've already took 100 from me. But
They missed out on so many more sales.
it's insane. You would have done it. Chad would have done it. Josh probably would have done it.
Anyone with a brain.
Anyone with a brain. I don't know. monkey dumb.
Monkey dumb. Monkey big dumb.
Monkey think 1 out of 4 on this podcast equal 4 out of 4.
Well, Devin, because Devin's in the same PC situation. Are either one of you gonna?
I'm just not gonna get to play, bro.
You're just not gonna get to play.
I mean, I'd have to drop 150 for an Xbox Series S, and then I'd have to. Well, if you get them on like Facebook Marketplace, you could have got them for under. They sell like hotcakes now. They're flying. As soon as they get listed, somebody's buying them. But yeah, you can get a Series S for like 150 and with the controller, but then you gotta buy the Xbox membership or whatever, play live. It's like $10 a month or something. I don't know.
I think they raised it. I pay for Game Pass Ultimate because you like get the Game Pass between your Xbox and your PC, and that's like $17.
I just said, I'll just watch YouTube videos or something.
Everybody can watch my stream.
You have to pay a subscription to play the game.
Go follow Muffin X Nuts.
No, don't do that. We're gonna start fresh. We're gonna make a new channel.
Oh.
We're gonna go.
The brand's already there, bro.
Don't you have like 1,000 followers? Well, why would you restart?
I only have like 120, 130.
Oh, less than I thought.
But yeah. Thank you for giving me more credit than I deserved. Thanks.
Yeah, maybe I was eating that.
Oh gosh, it was very kind of you. Nope, but we'll get the promo out there, and y'all can come stop by as I do a dynasty for whoever I feel like. At first I said Hawaii. I don't think I'm going to do that. It's going to be too hard to recruit, so I don't know.
If only they allowed cross-plat, then we could play. But yet another thing that EA has taken from us.
I think they allow cross-plat between Xbox and PlayStation.
Wait, do they really?
I think so.
Oh, then we can't play. Big.
Yeah.
Do they?
No, they don't.
Do they not? Oh, I don't think they do. Do
They
they?
definitely don't.
I mean, that's another thing. Like, why aren't all games that are being made now cross-plat? We have the ability to do it, so let's do it. Fortnite can do it, crying out loud.
Rocket League can do it.
Rocket League can do it.
Epic Games loves. EA does not.
Well, Chad, I think it's
What's up?
starting to get there, but you know what we need.
I do know what you
fix
need, and
is.
I can fulfill that hunger.
Yeah, Josh has been on a cinema retirement, so he's definitely hurting for some.
Well, I have switched teams.
No, they do not count. They do not count.
I have switched teams. I've been watching TV shows, multiple. Got Sopranos has been fire so far. Noah's a fan, and House of Dragon also been very fire.
Okay.
And then
You started
okay.
here and then just absolutely took a
Are you
diving
okay?
forward
Okay,
down to the
you know what?
bottom.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Like-
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Go look at that picture Devin sent in the group chat the other day, and then you will see the second highest rated TV show of all time is Game of Thrones. House of Dragon is the other show that they're making. So
House of Dragon not as good.
obviously it's they've done one season. They've done one season, and I'll tell you what, it's fire.
He's gonna tell me Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad next.
People believe it. People believe it. I haven't seen it all the way through yet, but people believe it.
I thought it was that it had the potential to be better, but it didn't finish.
I heard it finished like the ending, like the last couple seasons were better than Breaking Bad, but the beginning was kind of slow.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Screw TV shows. We're movies. Chad, what do you got?
Devin hates Breaking Bad.
He does.
Watched
He
one
does.
season and somehow was able to quit. But
He
Oh
does.
God!
I'm a movie guy. Wait. What can I say?
Devin said, "Oh,
he's seen the movie or
I
the
don't
show.
switch
I'm
teams.
blown away every category on that screenshot he sent.
If you finish Breaking Bad, you get to watch a Breaking Bad movie too, El Camino. So
That is part of the appeal.
That's
But
a
man,
benefit.
there's just so many episodes and so many seasons. I'm just like, yeah.
Yo, what?
Oh, I have to sit and watch a 42-minute episode? That's too much for me. I
wish they were only 42 minutes.
I was.
They only get like an hour, like in the last season or something.
Yeah.
no, but Breaking Bad is the
I had-
best thing put on a screen in general. You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It's better than Interstellar.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay. I've not seen that part yet. Maybe.
I'll tell you the exact episode. Ozymandias. Oh, best thing on television and cinema. All right.
Okay, so we've got some solid movies so far. What are we missing? We're missing a good comedy. So is it going to be Adam Sandler? Is it going to be Will Ferrell? Not a chance. This is and Noah's already making a face.
I'm trying to think if you gave us a comedy before. Though.
I gave us The Hangover.
They gave us The Hangover.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that was the only one. And if you count Mrs. Doubtfire too.
Princess Bride. Kind of.
Devin's not.
I love Mrs. Doubtfire. He's like, no, and I'm like, yes, that was definitely funny. No, but I've never laughed harder at a movie than this one right here. It is, and there's two of them. If one's not enough, you get a second one for free.
I know what it is.
And he knows what it is. It is Horrible Bosses. Yes, he was already mouthing the words when I say it. Jason Sudeikis, king. Jason Bateman, king. Charlie Day, all three of those guys. They're just great. Yeah. So if you don't know anything about the movie, they all hate their jobs. They hate their bosses. They plot to kill their bosses, and it doesn't go well. So, yeah.
Well, Jennifer Aniston, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. It's a
I
solid comedy.
I still don't hear the main selling point of it. It took somebody forever to say Jennifer Aniston. Because that's
number one for Noah.
Sells me. Yeah. Jennifer Aniston.
I let off with
dark
Jason
hair.
Sudeikis. What more? I don't know what more you want from me.
Jason Sudeikis, Jennifer Aniston, and dark hair. One's different than the other.
I say watch the second one.
It's just a fun time. You don't have to take a geometry quiz at the end of it. You can just turn your brain off and have a great time.
Then you'll start the second one immediately after because it's so good.
Yes. I just watched the second one. I watched them both again recently. I couldn't tell which one I liked better. I do think I like the first one better after rewatching both of them.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one. I still need to see the second one. But the first one was very good. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
I think I've only seen the first one, so I don't know if I've seen the second.
Wow, so nobody has homework. Not like they would do it anyway.
Well, I mean, I might watch the second one.
Your name is Josh.
What?
Oh, Josh would rather watch.
You saw him watch Mrs. Doubtfire. That was the first movie he gave.
Okay. I've seen everything else.
Well, unless the movie's on Tubi, he's not going to watch it.
Big facts. Big facts. Gotta put Doubtfire on.
Guy watches a Tubi movie. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, you need a Tubi movie every now and then. I literally watched a movie called End of the World, and it was terrible, and it was the most funny thing. Have you ever seen Velocipaster? That's a Tubi classic.
Oh, is that on Tubi?
That's a Tubi classic. Yeah. There are a lot of, Sharktopus versus Mega Shark. I mean, there's just all kinds of movies on there, dude.
I'm sorry. Sharktopus? Is that?
Yeah,
it's real.
It's real.
That's a real thing.
There are actual movies like that. Yeah.
Sharktopus, Sharknado, like any other shark movies I should know about.
Brother, go on Tubi.
Really?
Go on Tubi. I promise you. I could list off 100 different, just ridiculous shark movies.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I will say don't watch it with like a girlfriend's dad or something, or it's very filthy. But just gonna say it's not. Don't watch it with your kids or somebody that'll make it awkward.
I think
sounds like that's personal experience.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh,
okay. Didn't know. Yeah. Interesting.
I have seen like similar things that it's like, ooh, get me out. Yeah.
Well,
but yeah, it's literally like an hour and a half long. It's not long at all.
Some of the best kind of movies right there. When you just got something that you need to watch on a Tuesday night right before bed. after work, but it's got to be short. I mean, throw on Sharktopus versus... No, I'm just kidding. Throw on horrible bosses.
All right, well, that'll do it for this episode of From the Sidelines. As always, feel free to check us out on social media. You can find us on Instagram and X at FTS Pod. And as always, check out our YouTube channel. Drop a like, drop a subscribe. You can find us on YouTube at From the Sidelines Pod. And go check out our Fraser Reactions, the video feed as well to this podcast. And be sure to send us an email. You have any questions, comments, thoughts on NBA free agency, or the next going to be the 1 seed, whatever your heart desires, feel free to send us an email to the ftspod@gmail.com.
Bye. Have a great day.
Have a good time.